bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. My internet seems to be having problems. I wonder why. Huh, there we go. There we go. Now it's in a better mood. Alright, so. Alright, guys, we're back in day 4. So let's. What do we have? Inventory. We have the foil list, the Geiger. We need to find our bird again. Because the fate of the world's on our head this time. That's right. That's right. Let's go see what we can find out. What new options do we have when we talk to Chelsea?
Talk to me, handsome.
What do we got? The chameleon, yeah. What do you know about him?
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Low Percival?
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
Alright, that's fine. Let's go talk to Louie. See what we have. Alright, the Bruin stew.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Ask about chameleon.
He's some billionaire. I think he runs some kind of operation on Mars or the moon.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike. Can't help
Mars or the moon? Maybe we'll need to go to the moon. End conversation. Alright. Let's go see maybe. She should be in a better mood.
What can I do for you?
Ask about.
Can't help? Sorry.
Nope, no help. Let's ask Rook. The main people we ask about this stuff.
What else can I help you with, Murphy?
Ask about.
I don't know anything about that.
No.
I don't know anything about that.
Lowell?
I don't know anything.
You're useless. Okay. Let's see if our friend over here.
Hiya, Murphy.
There we go.
Yeah, a big-time criminal and master of disguise. I don't think I know him, but I hear he's in town.
Okay. How about Lowell?
Sure, I heard of him. Billionaire. Made his money in mining and colonizing up on Mars.
Okay. So we found out all the same information as before. Oh, this Ardo's gone now. It's here. Okay. Out we go. Okay, again, my internet is killing itself, it looks like. Alright, guys, give me a sec. Alright, there we go. That should fix that, right? Still giving me a red. Alright. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. I think we should be fine now. Assuming the game works the way it's supposed to. There we go. Come on, game. Alright, there we go. How did I get so low? Why is my camera so low? Whatever. Anywho. Let's go ahead and load. I didn't know you could get this low. There we go. Alright. So, I mean, I guess our next bet is to travel somewhere. We checked out everyone on the, Oh, we can go back to the Countess. See what she has to say. Now that we know she's working for the people who want to end the world.
Okay, there's something wrong with this picture. When I was here before, the place looked like a palace. Now it looks like the aftermath of an IRS auction. Somebody wanted me to believe the person I talked to was a real countess. Now I can see I've been played for a sucker. But who set me up and why?
The hell was that? There's an eagle up there?
There's a bald eagle perched on the chandelier. Man, now that the animal rights lobby is huge, bald eagles are everywhere. Worse than pigeons. The front door was open when I got here. The eagle must have flown in. Looks like it's got a bright cigarette case in its claws. I've heard that eagles are attracted to shiny objects.
Ah. We do have a shiny object. Can we use that? Where'd it go?
Whoever that was that met me here the other night may have set me up, but I'll bet you didn't get her cleaning deposit back.
Where'd that... Oh.
It's like the obituary section of yesterday's Standard Examiner. The ashtray's loaded with expensive imported cigarette butts.
Expensive cigarette butts. Down. What do we got over here? What's this?
Looks like an expensive cigarette case.
Really? It looks like a couple of dots to me, Tex.
There's only one cigarette left in the case. Maybe I'll keep it around for a smoking emergency.
Okay.
Searching through that fireplace could be a real pain in the ash. As trash cans go, this is a nice one.
Let's see, is there anything in said trash can? Nope. Okay. Wasn't there a lot more to this house than just this one room when we were here last time?
These doors may have opened at one time, but they appear to be permanently sealed shut.
Okay.
This table must have come with the room. Only the most callous criminal would be so careless with plant life.
I didn't think anything was below that, was it? When I moved it, no. Right? Yeah, I can't move it back now. Oh, back down. What's that over here? Just all.
Whoever
Okay.
that was that met me here, whoever that was that looks like the obituary section of yesterday.
Okay, there we go. No. Oh. I mean, let's check the colonel's office, I guess. I don't know.
When I get to the colonel's office, the police are just leaving. They tell me they've combed the place and come up empty. I'm not surprised. As I step inside, I try to remember what the colonel told me. Something about a winter chip and an emergency disc hidden somewhere in the display case. Maybe the info on the disc will tell me something about this chameleon.
Chameleon. What?
Oh, nice bow. Boy, the chameleon sure was in a destructive mood.
We'll just put that oddly out of place picture. We got a computer.
Standard office supply stacking trays. Nice computer. Looks like it's all hooked up. Nothing's coming up. I'll need to load up a disk before I get any information off this computer.
Ah, it's an old computer. It needs a disk first. Okay. Said it was in his display case, so we'll go look at it.
Well, the colonel certainly does like his calendar spicy.
Is that enough? Yep. Okay.
These desk drawers were probably searched by the chameleon, but maybe he missed something. My PI instincts and keen sense of smell tell me that this envelope was sent by a woman of some kind.
Let's see what we got. All right. I assume we now have her address and we can head over there if we need to. Or I guess when we need to, because we're probably going to need it.
Some sort of greeting card.
Let's take the greeting card.
These desk drawers were... These desk...
Because I'm so nosy. Spanks and kisses the colonel. Sorry I haven't come by lately. Work has been hell. Trying to wrap things up before we head out to tropics. I'll make it up to you when we get there. Hugs and kisses the colonel. Ooh wee. All right.
A deluxe hydro dispenser. And I thought my water cooler was nice.
It's amazing how this chameleon tore up things behind the, what the heck's up with the table?
That picture frame's lying face down. Small table's a perfect resting place for a glass of scotch. Too bad the colonel got rid of his liquor cabinet.
Yeah, apparently. Move.
Oh, nice looking dame. This must be the colonel's squeeze. If I could track her down, maybe she could give me some more information.
Okay, well, game. What are you doing, game? Okay.
Nice rice steamer, a barometer, a few books. Nothing interesting.
There's broken stuff down here.
Well, apparently the chameleon has no appreciation for cheap ceramic art.
Whoa, there we go. Okay. I mean, he said the thing we need is on this display case, didn't he? I don't see anything else. We'll just look.
A few cheap vases.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a wall safe to me. Maybe that emergency disc the Colonel told me about will help get the safe open.
Well, these aren't even labeled. Is this a fridge? Whoa, game. Come on. Work with me here.
Locked.
Oops, not that.
The mail slot looks well worn.
But there's no mail on the floor. Okay, so I need a key. That's not the key, is it? No. Okay, let's go visit this girl's house.
I check at Milan Toad's address, but no one's home. Maybe I should poke around the Colonel's for a while and try back here later.
Okay. So I must have missed something with that ask.
I'm sure the chameleon went through this stuff and picked up anything important.
Okay. Can I open this?
I gotta ask myself once more, does everybody in this town own a credenza?
That's a good question. Everyone sure seems to. Whoa.
This display cabinet must contain all the Colonel's favorite mementos. Wonder what...
Oh, what was that?
This display cabinet must contain all the Colonel's favorite mementos. Wonder what he did with his ceramic mushrooms and pink flamingo bird baths I gave him.
Okay. Let's see, is there anything I missed on this thing?
My ex-wife would probably correct me, but I'd say this pot is pink.
Hmm.
This spittoon is the only reminder of the days when the Colonel used to keep a pinch between his cheek and gum. I wonder if this is a Grecian urn. Well, it looks like the chameleon didn't have time to smash all the vases. Well, it
Ooh,
looks
there
like
we
the
go.
chameleon didn't have time to smash all the vases.
Examine. It's one of those fancy compact discs. Let's go slap it into the computer. My DOS. Oh. Perfect word. Text. And in case anything happens to me, I've made up the disk. I can give you enough information to carry on in my place. Despite our past problems, I don't know anyone else who could replace me. Since you're reading this, I suppose something has gone wrong. So now it's up to you. First of all, you've probably never heard of Capricorn, and all you need to know is it's a secret organization that infiltrates groups which pose a threat to society. Then unravels them from inside out. Dozens of cults, terrorist groups, and political cabals have been broken up before the public ever knew there was any threat. How I came to be involved with Capricorn is unimportant. Suffice it to say, we've done each other some favors. I have been helping them infiltrate a corporation called Genetic Research Systems, GRS. I won't waste time on details, but I was hired by someone to investigate a disappearance, and the investigation led me to GRS. I learned that there was secret experiments being done there, and that the top people were members of the cult. I relied on this information. I I relayed this information to Capricorn and learned that one of their agents was already there undercover. You know about the crusade for genetic purity and maybe about their religious retreat, the Moonchild. To all appearances, it's a gigantic orbiting biosphere capable of holding hundreds of thousands of occupants. However, the Moonchild is armed with nuclear weapons. It could literally hold the world hostage from its vantage point. Capricorn wants the Moonchild destroyed. The cult at GRS is linked to the crusade. The undercover agent learned that she would be going to the Moonchild, so Capricorn devised a computer virus that encoded it what's known on a winner chip. I made a delivery of the winner chip to Capricorn to the agent at GRS. Less than 3 days after I delivered the chip, 24 undercover Capricorn agents had been discovered and murdered, and Capricorn headquarters had been destroyed. Undoubtedly, the faceless forces behind Crusade for Genetic Purity are responsible for the effectively ending Capricorn's existence. GRS is no longer in operation, and the undercover agent Eva Shanzi has disappeared. What I was doing, and what you must now do, is find out what the hell happened to Eva and help her complete her mission. If she has been discovered, you must find the winner chip and somehow get into the Moonchild's computer system. There's additional information in my safe, which may put you on the trail.
Well, the Colonel certainly does like...
Alright, Colonel, now how the hell do we get in your safe? Whoa.
This must be the...
I'm going to have to go and talk to the girlfriend, aren't I? So interesting. I need to get to the Moonchild and destroy it. There she is.
Who are you? What do you want?
Oh my god. Full-on introduction.
Name's Murphy. I'm a private investigator.
Is this some kind of a bust?
Business before played straight.
No, I'm not a cop. I'm here because of a mutual friend of ours.
Look, if you're looking for a date, I don't do that anymore. I have a boyfriend, and I'm expecting him any minute.
Stay damn it, manly fat. Explain, Link. There you go.
Look, sister, I'm an old friend of the Colonel's. I came by with some bad news and a big shoulder for you to cry on. Someone tried to murder the Colonel. I don't know if he's gonna make it. He may be dead now for all I know.
The Colonel? Dead? I can't believe it! I guess we won't be going to Bermuda next week.
I know this must be quite a shock, but I'm trying to find out who wanted him dead, and I could really use your help.
Hold on a second. How do I know that you didn't, kill the Colonel?
Well, he's not dead yet.
Offer proof of good intention.
I have something for you from the Colonel.
Okay, let's see it.
I do? Oh, the greeting card.
There wasn't any money in it? Okay, I guess I can answer a few questions.
What? He just told you your boyfriend's almost dead and you get a greeting card and you're like, oh, there's no money in it? Oh my god.
Well, I'm just a lonely girl looking for a new friend to play with.
Oh.
You might be fun, but you don't look like you have very much money. Chameleon? Oh, I feel so stupid. The Colonel mentioned that name a couple of times, but I thought he was saying he was getting close to getting his hands on, $1 million. I'd like to help you, but I can't. Are you trying to make me feel dumb?
I don't have to do that. What can you tell with the Colonel?
Well, he was nice to me, so I was nice to him. I mean, it was fun. I feel kind of bad now, though, because he gave me this package that I wasn't supposed to open unless something happened to him, but I opened it anyway.
Of course you
I was
did.
so disappointed because there was nothing in it except for this stupid key. No money, no jewels, no nothing.
Can I have that?
Sure, I guess you can take it. I don't even know where I'd use it.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So let's examine that key. Alright, so we got the key. I think that's all we need from her. Thanks, sweetie. Bum, 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 ba-dum. All right, inventory. Key use on that.
This manila folder looks worth taking.
All right, let's pick it up. All right, examine.
These documents are all in code. Hopefully the Colonel's got some sort of decoding manual around here.
Great. Coded files. Oh. Okay.
Wow, detective files? Detective Dragnet? Unofficial detective? I've never figured out the Colonel's tendency toward tawdry smut.
So UPEX examine. South Circle. Then wasn't I just at her sold to? Did she get something else too? Back to Mel Toe's apartment.
Back again?
Macho refusal.
That's a nice thought, doll, but I'm not your type.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were that kind of guy.
Huh.
Okay, what can I do for you?
Ask about.
Oh yeah, I got another dumb letter from the Colonel. I mean, there were some, like, numbers and stuff written on a piece of paper inside. You can have it. I can't even understand what it is.
Thank you. 571. Okay. Now, is that gonna uncode the documents? No, it's not. Okay.
These documents are all in code.
Yeah, but you didn't give me. So let's end the conversation. And I imagine that's supposed to be the Colonel's safe combination. Okay. So. Inventory.
This must be the safe the Colonel referred to on the emergency disc.
Yep.
This is a top-of-the-line security safe, and I'll need a combination to open this.
Well, I think I have it. Got it.
This code book looks like it'd come in handy if I could find some coded documents.
Ah. And what do I just happen to have? Some coded documents. What do we got? Decoded files. Whoops. 11-4. My client is Paul DuBois, a genetics specialist working on a type-secret project for GRS. I've uncovered the information that proves that the project at GRS is being funded by the Crusade for Genetic Purity. Paul believes that a secret cult is at work in the GRS, conducting bizarre experiments that could give them a new unstoppable destructive force. He was unable or unwilling to give me specific details. Why would a genetic research center be developing a weapon? Paul gave me a list of employees that have left the corporation recently. I went through all the list and was only able to locate one person, Anaya Moore, who I found via credit card trace. She's currently checked into the roadside motel. She says her life is in danger, but she can't tell me why. Something is happening at GRS. That's important enough to kill for. What is it? With the information from Paul and Elia, I contacted Capricorn and found they already have an agent, Eva Sanchi, working undercover at GRS. I made the delivery for Capricorn to Eva Sanchi. God help us if the cover gets blown. Paul contacted me and said he had enough information on the cult to blow it open. He said he had details of the project, the cult, its objectives, and how the Moonchild figures in. We agreed to a meeting place where Paul would give me the details he never showed. Both Paul and Eva have vanished without a trace. I've tried to follow her trail, but I've constantly blocked by a dangerous character known as the Chameleon. My official contact at Interpol told me that he's a master of disguise. My unofficial contacts told me he's a Native American, a shaman. It's rumored that he possesses ancient power of shape-shifting, the ability to appear in different forms. If this is true, it could be anyone. I'm not sure who I can trust anymore. Now, if the chameleon is working for the cult, it must be headed somewhere very powerful. GRS has been disabled, disbanded, and the project is finished. Am I too late? There are eyes in the shadows following my every move. A voice in my head is telling me to hurry before someone stops me, but now I've lost my contacts at Capricorn and I haven't found any. I need to find my way into GRS. Okay. So, now what? Let's see if we can find anything about GRS and how to get there, I guess. That would be the next step. Oh, the roadside motel. We can go talk to her.
I couldn't believe it when the name Elena Moore appeared in the Colonel's decoded files. I used to date her sister a few years back. Elena was an annoying 12-year-old who had a knack for entering rooms at the wrong time. It's obvious she still recognizes me when she opens the motel room door.
So you're little Allie Moore, huh? Last time I saw you, you were quite a pest. And you'd just gotten your braces put on, right?
Yeah, but that was quite a while ago, Tex, when I've grown up. You know, I used to have quite a crush on you.
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of crushed, how's your sister? I haven't seen her since our nasty little breakup.
She got married a few years ago. In fact, it was Debbie's husband who helped me get hired at GRS. It's been just over a year. Since then, I've worked as Marcus Tucker's personal secretary. He's the director of GRS.
So what does GRS do specifically?
They do genetic research, gene mutations, genetic viruses, that sort of thing.
Okay.
It's very professional, high tech. GRS hired only the best young scientists. But from the beginning, everything seemed really mysterious and secretive.
Is that why you quit?
I must walk over to the window to speak.
I didn't leave until I started receiving the threatening notes. At first I didn't take them seriously, but they kept coming. I decided to get away and use my vacation time. But when I got back, someone had gone through my apartment. That's when I checked into this motel.
How did the Colonel find you?
I don't know. He just appeared here one day. It took him a while to convince me that I could trust him. But now, for all I know, he's dead.
Almost.
Scared, Tex. Really scared.
Look, I'll do what I can to help you, but I need to know everything. Why do you think someone at GRS wants you out of the way?
I'm not sure. Since I was Mr. Tucker's assistant for a couple years, I had access to most of his files. Maybe someone thinks I saw something I shouldn't have.
Can you think of anything?
Well, since you don't work at GRS anymore, why do you think your life's in danger?
The last day I came to work, I got a note that said my life was in immediate danger.
Oh.
When I saw that someone had broken into my apartment, I knew that I wouldn't be safe anywhere.
Sounds like my next move ought to be to GRS. Can you help me get in?
Yes, I still have a pass key to the main doors. You can take it, but please be careful. GRS has a 24-hour security watch. With the Colonel in the hospital, I have no one to turn to. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to trust you.
I tell Elena to sit tight and wait for me till I get back. I also warn her to keep the door locked and not open it for anyone except me. Elena obviously doesn't know anything more than what she's told me. She's given me the break I need, though, a pass key to GRS. Like the Colonel, I have a feeling that GRS will provide a few answers.
All right, GRS. To the hallway. Oh, that's right. I gotta press the go-to button. So let's see what we got at GRS. Oh.
The GRS office complex is located in the heart of New San Francisco. Elena's passkey gets me into the lobby, which is empty. A directory shows Marcus Tucker's office on the 4th subterranean level. I take the elevator down. Before the doors open, I hear a warning.
Attention. Lethal security probe on premises.
Oh, great. Great. Lethal. No. Little probed. Alright, let's keep going. Oh.
Try to move a little faster this time. If you get out of this alive, do me a favor and start getting some regular exercise.
Alright. So I got in here. We got another safe.
This type of safe requires a 6-digit code to open. If the people who worked here are anything like me, they would have written the code somewhere in case they forgot it.
Alright, so let's see if we can find the code. I think I'm safe in this room for now. Oh, we got a computer.
Computer passcard required to access this computer.
Alright, guess we're not using that. Unless there's a passcard on the floor. No. Is this a mirror?
No way into this high security area.
Okay.
The switch to the door is that red button on the table. But what's that I see sitting next to it? That's a roast beef sandwich.
Ooh, roast beef. Roast beef. Oh, hey, Geiger. Go get your roast beef sandwich. Oh, come on. Back up a little bit further.
The air vent looks like it could be removed with a hex wrench.
Ah.
The opening isn't big enough for me to get through, though.
I need a hex wrench. Okay. Boop. Alright. Where's all the stuff on the wall?
I have no idea what these things do, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
He had computer consoles just like these on Lost in Space. As a matter of fact, I think these are the props.
Ooh, beautiful moonchild. That must be their space station. Ooh, what do we got here?
Boy, whoever sat here was really good at tic-tac-toe.
What?
Boy, whoever sat here was really good at tic-tac-toe.
That's what that is? No, it looks like to me.
A team pennant. Paul must be a real baseball fan.
Snack. Mine now.
Let's take a look at this thing. What do we have here?
Ah.
Computer access card.
Paul, I'm gonna have to tell compliance on you about that shit. Can I see the coffee mug?
Judging by the stains in this mug, its owner was a standard bearer for the coffee generation. Boy, whoever sat here was really good at tic-tac-toe.
Okay, don't get that. But okay, we got a card to go to the computers. Ooh, and we have Paul Dubuis' computer. And anybody?
Nothing else left in here.
Yeah.
Nothing else left in...
Okay. Over we go. Over we go.
I love... Nothing else left in here.
Nothing in any of these, huh?
Nothing else left in here.
Okay.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
What does that mean? I have to get out of here?
Dreaded.
Try to move a little faster this time.
Really, game? Alright, I didn't find anything in that room. In this room I found the computer card.
Let's take a...
Computer passcard required. 2.
Just use the passcode on the computer.
Well, that's not gonna work.
What? I have to use his computer, don't I?
I should turn on the computer first.
Oh, come on.
Computer passcard required. 2. Thank you.
To whoever read this, the information contained in this file was delivered to Colonel Dobbs. I have collected this information for the past 6 weeks and I've been watching. I doubt I'll be able to get in touch with the Colonel. Whoever you are, please give this information to the Colonel. He has promised to take it to the authorities. The Crusade for Genetic Purity. Soon after I was hired by GRS, I was asked to submit a genetic scan. When I was found to have no genetic defects, I was invited to join the Crusade for Genetic Purity. I resisted initially, but accepted when I found out that Eva Sanchez wanted to become a member. Eva was a project supervisor here at GRS. I admit I had romantic interest in Eva and thought it would be a way to get to know her. A small group of people in the met in Marcus Tucker's office after work, and Eva and I were initiated. It didn't take long to realize that this group was not the Crusade for Genetic Purity. The members called themselves the Brotherhood of Purity, and they were dark rituals and readings of prophecy. Frankly, I was scared, but I was sure that there would be no way out once I was involved. It was Eva who told me about the contact of the Colonel exposing the Brotherhood. The GRS project. The project we've been working on is being directed by Marcus Tucker with Eva Sanchez, Tex Murphy, and Cameron Lander. This project supervisors. Tucker was divided the project phase, so only he knows everything that's going on. My part in the project has been to develop a specific artificial viral strain, which I've been told will be used in treating respiratory ailments such as bronchitis and asthma. At one time in the project, now we're down to 8. I tried to contact some of the employees that left, but I couldn't until I found out what happened to them. Some of them were considered to be genetically suitable. They've been sent to Moonchild. The rest are dead. I actually found a recording made of the experiment, and the test subject was one of my former coworkers. I only saw a few moments of the experiment, but it looked horrible. I'm sure that the experiment involved the use of some of the airborne viruses that was inhaled. It caused a violent death almost instantly. It was horrifying to think that my researchers probably contributed to the virus that was being tested. The Moonchild. Ooh, a video. Those for Moonchild, I've been told that it's a religious getaway for the faithful members of the Crusade for Genetic Purity. I found out otherwise. It was constructed for the leader of the Brotherhood of Purity and is referred to as the Ark of Humanity. The only people allowed to go there are members of the Brotherhood, genetically pure humans. The Moonchild is gigantic and has been constructed to easily support thousands of people, along with all the known forms of animal and plant life for several generations. Poof. The ultimate purpose of being behind the Moonchild is to provide a safe haven for the faithful while the Earth is going through a final purification. I don't know exactly what the purification entails, but I believe it's directly related to the experiments I've been doing here at GRS. Fancy. Alright, the initiation of the cult. When I was initiated, Marcus Tucker informed the others at a meeting that my genetic purity, when we went to give a short speech, this is what was said to the best of my recollection. The principles of the Brotherhood of Purity has insisted for thousands of years, but the order itself was founded by the Docites in 300 AD. We know little about those who founded our order, only the truths that were left behind and passed down from one generation of the Brotherhood to the next. These truths are confined in an ancient text known as the Secret Doctrine. Although the ages where our power has lain in anonymity, we have quietly prepared for the day in which the Docilites prophecies will be fulfilled, and the genetic pure will inherit the earth. Many of history's greatest figures belong to the Brotherhood, but in fact it does not appear in any history book. Each of these men, however, laid groundwork for the next generation, each man's action a single stone added to a massive structure. It has been 1,000 generations since the foundation of the Brotherhood of Purity, and time has come for the prophecy to be realized. All has been prepared, with the exception of finding the ancient Hava, a powerful talisman forged with magical elements, being the vessel through which Brotherhood's power is channeled. When we have reclaimed the Haba, we will journey to the Moonchild, the guardian of the faithful, and we will celebrate purification, the time when the earth will be cleansed of all genetic abnormations. Then, after the waiting, return to a pure world and enter a glorious new age. Lovely. The Secret Doctrine. The Brotherhood follows prophecies contained in an ancient text known as the Secret Doctrine. From what I've read, been told, and overheard, I've come up with a description of the Brotherhood's objectives. The Secret Doctrine tells of an entity called Incubus. Incubus, which the Brotherhood could summon when all the prophecies have been come to pass. When I was initiated, I learned that only one prophecy had yet remained unfilled, having possession of something called the Haba. From what I could gather, the Haba is some kind of mystical statuette, which holds sacred powers, probably in the shape of a bird. Once the Brotherhood found the Haba, the Incubus would create a Moonchild. This Moonchild would be the destroyer of the genetically impure and guardian of the pure and faithful. Another one of the prophecies says that a great storm called the Great Alluvion will come from the skies and destroy the impure. This process is referred to as purification. I think the Brotherhood plans to accomplish this by introducing an airborne virus in the Earth's atmosphere. After purification, in which all life on Earth is exterminated, comes the period of time known as the Waiting. Prophecies say this will last 2 generations. It was for the Waiting that the Moonchild was constructed. After the Waiting, the pure races aboard the Moonchild will return to Earth and begin a new order. Known history of the Brotherhood of Purity. The origin of the Brotherhood of Purity predate history, so many of the details are lost. The order started in the Far East among a small group of men whose concept reached thousands of years into the future. While other, more primitive men were learning the use of metal and stone, this Brotherhood embraced rudimentary principles, eugenics, and ethnic cleansing. The names and acts of the founders were passed down orally for hundreds of generations. The genealogy, philosophy, and icons of the Brotherhood, however, were not fully committed to paper until the 3rd century AD. A group of men known as the Outsiders, as Dociats, composed an expensive tome attempting to summarize the history and doctrine of the ancient order. This tome became known as the Secret Doctrine, accepted the official word of the Brotherhood, got a stamp and everything. The Brotherhood of Purity steadily grew in power. During the rise of the Roman Empire, despite the enormous wealth and influence of the Brotherhood, its anonymity was preserved. The number of those who were initiated and received the teachings, signs, and passwords was kept at a bare minimum, ensuring complete dedication and fealty, as well as avoiding the dilution of quality, which inevitably comes with overpopulation. When the Roman Empire fell, the Brotherhood survived unscathed. In fact, it was speculated the order hastened the downfall of its own benefit. The empire had grown obese and sedentary and was no longer conducive to the high ideals of the Brotherhood of Purity. The members of the order cast their eyes forward with fierce and hungry tribes of Angelos and Saxons, which were not as intellectually advanced as the Romans, but had not suffered the physical decline. Many of the kings in the medieval Europe were members of the Society or the Secret Brotherhood. One was King Henry I, also known as King Henry the Fowler. He ruled Britain around 900 AD and was considered a visionary by other members of the order. He prophesied that a giant storm will appear in the eastern sky and overwhelm the impure. This was added to a secret doctrine. That's paperclipped on there. One pivotal and powerful ruler of the Middle Ages was secretly affiliated with the Brotherhood of Purity, including Charles the Great, Henry the Lion, Otto the Great, Philip of Swabia, Conrad IV, and Frederick Barbarossa. While King Charlemagne was not deemed intellectually suited for the Brotherhood, his closest advisor and confidant, Hugo von Traudon was a high-ranking member. His influence on Charlemagne drastically affected the course of Europe's and the world's history. Counted among members of the Brotherhoods were not only kings and statesmen, but also religious figures such as Balius Valentinus, Bishop of Kingsor, the court of Arcia, and Eckelberg of Meran. The 13th century Bishop of Braga in Spanish Inquisition was instigated by a single radical member of the Brotherhood who held a high position in the papal order. It is commonly believed that hundreds of thousands were put to death because they refused to join the Catholic faith. It's actually the deaths were a result of enormous ethnic cleansing. This was done, however, of the Brotherhood's own volition, is not an act of the Brotherhood. splinter groups. Throughout the Middle Ages and into the 12th century, there were several branches which sprang up from the Brotherhood. The Crusades were part of associated with one of these branches. Eventually, the main body was able to par off in splinter groups, not without great bloodshed and civil war. Most of these conflicts have been misinterpreted by historians, citing the extreme and far-reaching power of the Brotherhood of Purity. Adolf Hitler somehow updated manuscript of the secret document and was heavily influenced by the principles of the Brotherhood, though he never was part of the order. It took many years for the Brotherhood to undo the damage done by this madman. Even in the years which had followed, the main core of the Brotherhood had to deal with other mutant branches, some of which have grown massive proportions, before the influence of the Brotherhood could bring them under control. Oof.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
And away we go.
That door leads.
Oop.
Try to move a little faster.
Shit.
If you get out of this alive, do me a favor and start getting.
Damn it, man. That's ridiculous. Okay. Come on. Oh, can I use this computer now?
Let's take a look at this. Unless some pranks. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not.
I need to use the other computer. I don't know why I keep running in here.
Looks like this computer
Thank you.
Try to move a little faster.
What?
If you get out of this alive, do.
Oh my god, game. Okay. Turn. There we go. Okay. So I'm not safe anywhere in this area. This is the way it certainly feels. Just kind of obnoxious.
Computer.
Let's take a look.
Thank you.
Okay. Auxiliary panel. Save. Okay. I think that's a good name for that. So I want to go this way. And
Try to move a little.
it's okay. Resume. Grab it. There we go. Okay.
The dreaded conference room door.
Okay. I made it into the conference room. What do we have in here?
This memo consists of a short outline titled Anticipated Patterns of Organic Regrowth. Topics listed below include effects on marine life, risk of vegetation contamination, and possibility of inherent immunity.
Interesting.
Some kind of remote control pad. Probably controls the audio-video display. Well, the video screen works. Now I need to get something to actually come up on the screen. My home movies would look great on that screen.
Another credenza.
Cabinet is handcrafted oak. My favorite kind. Well, this must be the GRS patron saint of evil. And Papa Bear said, someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Okay. Anything at this desk? Whoa.
This desk looks like a mate to the conference table. Oh, it's an electronic shop laserdisc player. Chintzy, but it looks like it works. Thing's useless to me unless it's hooked up to a TV.
I think I would need a laser disc as well.
Another Playbub magazine. Say what you will, but I love the articles.
Alright, I need to leave this room, I'm sure. Oh, stab. Alright, we're gonna save this one again, because this is where we die a lot. Laser disc. What fun. Alright, so. And I'm gonna leave that static.
These trees look real enough to eat.
Yeah, open the door. I'm just gonna go to the next room over. Marcus Tucker.
Locked.
Shit. What do I need?
Looks like Tucker's access panel is turned on. No entry without a pass key.
Great. I didn't find a hex wrench anywhere either. Let's check out the conference room again. Oh look, the TV stopped making noise. Great. Any of you guys got a hex wrench? I don't see much on here, do I? Whoa, game, calm down. Game, come on. Work with me here, game. I need you to not move so quick. Okay, nothing. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna check the security room.
The supervisor.
Open. God, doors. So annoying. Alright. Just a second. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. I got another computer. This is for Eva. I just need to find her.
These computer panels probably do something, but I have no idea what it is.
What's this? Eva's computer card. Good. Okay.
Computer? Thank you.
One more thing. Save. 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 Okay.
This computer has a mini disk drive.
Okay. What does that mean?
Nothing's coming up. I'll need to load up a disk before I get any information off this computer.
Okay, so I need a disk. Great. Great game. Great. Where can I find a disk?
Unless some prankster swapped nameplates, this was Ava Shanzi's desk. Wow, they had computer consoles just like this on Lost in Space.
Alright, so I need a hex wrench, I need a disk, I need a password for that thing.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
Okay, I looked in all of his desk drawers. Trash can.
Nothing of interest here except an unappetizing wad of gum.
Okay. All right. Oh, did I see it? Ah, there we go. A hex wrench. Now, can I go back into that room after it's been... whatever. Okay. Use. Geiger. Such an odd use of it.
Must have tripped something on the console, or maybe the old roast beef sandwich spontaneously combusted.
It just exploded. All right. What was the savings? Exploding. All right, exploding Geiger. That's probably all spelled wrong. But anywho, close panel. So, please tell me I can turn off the...
The consoles seem to be working, but they're inaccessible.
Button?
The consoles seem to be working, but they're inaccessible.
Mm-hmm. How about this? Oh, there's a disc.
Looks like a mini disc. Something tells me I ought to see whatever's on it.
Let's take the mini disc. How about the note?
It's a memo. It says, memo to Marcus Tucker. This disc was confiscated from Ava Shanzi before she was imprisoned on the Moonchild. We are still searching her personal effects
Great.
for any sign of the winter chip.
All right, so she's on the Moonchild. That's just what we needed to know, isn't it? So now, use on her computer.
I've made initial contact with the cult. The Colonel's information was right on. There are at least 2 employees here that are members. I haven't been able to find a solid link between GRS and the cult, but I'm sure Tucker knows what's going on. Over the past month, I've been letting people know that I support the eugenics movement. Finally, I was contacted today by a cult member named Murray. He's a project supervisor. I'll be attending an initiating meeting tomorrow night. I've gotten to know one of the young researchers, Paul Dubois. I'm fairly sure he knows nothing about the cult. He told me that Tucker doesn't trust most of his staff and has the project groups working separately. 9 or 10 people came to the meeting in Tucker's office. The only ones I knew were Tucker, Murray, and Paul. I got the name of only one other cult member, a creepy little Nazi named Camden Leander. He seemed to be the highest ranking member. I didn't learn much. They seemed more concerned with grilling me and Paul. I don't think Paul is cut out for the cult. I think he's attended the meetings to get to know me. I've advised him to get out while he can. Also, there's a young woman named Elena Moore who works as Tucker's assistant. She doesn't seem to know what's going on here. I think she knows too much, and she'll probably be eliminated when the current project is finished. I've warned her to get out of the company. It looks like the project is almost completed. The cult members are ecstatic. I keep hearing them use the words purification and illuvion. I don't know what they mean, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen soon. I'm not going to use a chip until I have a better idea of what they're up to. At our last meeting, there was an older man. He looked familiar, but I couldn't place him. Apparently, he's in charge. I noticed him staring at me during the meetings. Afterwards, he pulled me aside and said there would be a special place for me in the new order. I'm going to play along.
The security scan in 5 seconds. All right, so I mean, what else can I do now? I didn't get a code to the safe. All right. What did I miss in here? The console doesn't work. That computer, they didn't say anything about. Yeah, they did. I can't do anything with that. Anything behind me? Ooh, a desk that has drawers. Look down. Look down. There we go. All right. Hey, look at that.
This laserdisc is titled "So You're Starting a New Job at GRS," narrated by Marcus Tucker.
Oh, good. There we go. A passkey. Alrighty. The passkey gonna be good for. Oh, that must be for his office. Combine with the laser disc. I love we're still gonna be using laser discs in whatever year this is supposed to be. All right, let's save it because we're gonna have to cross the death zone. All right. Open. And we need to run.
Try to move a little.
See? Good idea. I saved it.
That door leads.
Come on, game. There you go. All right. There we go. Okay. Jeez, game, you really can make it. Let's
try to move a little faster this time. If you get out of this alone.
All right, game. Really, come on now. That's annoying. No, we want to go. Game. There we go. Okay.
Try to move a little faster this time. If you get out of this alive, do me a favor.
I hate you, game. So much hate right now. So much right now.
That door leads back.
Okay, so if the game had a way of me controlling how quickly I move, I might could just barely move the mouse up. Okay, and I have no way. Or no. Use the laser display.
Well, that's not gonna work.
I have to turn the TV back on because it doesn't realize it is still on. Oh, okay. Or do I use it here?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Nope. Okay.
Well,
And now use the laser display on it.
well, that's not gonna.
I guess I gotta use the laser display over here. Or do I use it on that?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Nope.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Where do I plug it in then?
My home movies would look great on that screen. There must be a remote control panel that controls this video screen.
God, come on. I'm clearly just use.
Well, that's not gonna work. Some kind of remote control pad. Probably controls the audio-video display.
Okay. So we can turn it off. Do I have to use this first?
Well, that's not gonna work.
No.
I just had a TV hooked up on the laser display, or I'd be in good shape.
Isn't that what I just did?
Warning.
Oh,
Security
son of a
sweep
bitch.
will begin in 5 seconds.
I assume I just have to leave the room. Let's go in here. Maybe I'll find the AV cables.
Try to move a little
God.
faster this time.
God.
If you get out of this alive, do me a favor.
James Earl Jones, I love you, man, but no, game, come on, go. Okay.
Try to move a little faster this time. If you get out of this alive, do me a favor and start getting some regular exercise. And
Open door.
Wow, they had computer consoles just like this on Lost in Space.
Okay, there we go.
I'm willing to bet that access to this computer is extremely unlikely.
It's probably true.
An old-fashioned red tip wouldn't match. My Zippo's out of fluid. Maybe I should keep this around for an emergency light.
All right.
This drawer got pretty thoroughly cleaned out. This drawer got pretty thoroughly cleaned out.
All right. What else? We got some plants.
Plastic plants always add that special touch to a room.
Okay. Yeah, lots of plastic plants in here. Can I steal some pencils?
You can always tell how important a person is by the number and quality of their mugs.
How about this door? Does it open?
This panel must control access to the safe. Looks like it's a voice-activated ID system. My guess is that only Marcus Tucker's voice will work on this system.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
Really? Even the...
Try to move a little faster. If you get out of this alive, do me a favor and start getting some regular exercise. And it wouldn't hurt to lay off the smokes and booze for a while either.
These computer panels probably do something, but I have no...
I mean, now I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to need to do. I just need to figure out how to hook this laser disc up to the TV.
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work.
Or, well, maybe I don't need to hook it up to the TV. I need to record the audio off of it using something.
This desk looks like a mate to the conference table.
Okay, can I use it on the desk?
Well, that's not gonna work.
No. I mean, I pulled it out of this drawer.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Alright. I don't know what to do with these things. Can I get on the elevator again? Research and development. You would think there'd be good stuff in here, but I haven't found much. I mean, I found his computer, which has all sorts of good stuff on it, but
That door leads...
maybe I need to go to the electronics shop and buy a TV. I mean, that would be my next best get to get a TV. If that one's not going to work. No, nothing blue light special.
Well, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
How about something delicious, but not too fattening?
There's a dairy air not far from here. Try the super tofu burger.
Alright, so it's probably all contained in that building, isn't it? Okay. Alright. I get what you're putting down, game. Load. Oh, I didn't need to load. I could have just traveled back. Travel. Is there more than this place I can travel in? GRS? No, just the GRS hallway. Okay. There's pencils and a lock. Sure, I can't.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. And I haven't spent much time in the conference room. I mean, I haven't tried moving all the pictures.
Hey, isn't that the actor starring in Doogie Howser, The Next Generation?
Doogie Howser, The Next Generation? Oh my god.
Hey, a woman.
Hey, a woman.
Well, I hate my job. What I really want to do is sing and dance.
No moving of any of them. Is there anything?
These trees look real enough to eat.
I mean,
My home movies would look great on that screen. There must be a remote control panel that controls this video screen.
yeah, I found that, but it doesn't do anything for me.
Locked.
Locked?
Ah, the cabinet doors are locked. Maybe there's something worth finding inside.
Oh, I didn't get the match.
An old piece of masking tape is stuck here. Looks like some numbers are printed on it. 142235. Probably doesn't mean a thing.
What?
An old piece of masking tape is stuck here. Looks like some numbers are printed on it. 142235.
142235. 142235. Where did I find the match? There it is. Okay, tab. Whoa. Poof. And save.
Something tells me I'll find some answers behind this door.
Oh. Looking at the wrong door.
This type of safe.
What? Okay.
This type of safe requires a 60. I wonder what's in that vial. It says cigarette viral powder. I wonder what's in viral powder for cigarettes? A cigarette load is a classic practical joke, but this is ridiculous.
Okay. All right. Vial? I have a cigarette. Lethal cigarette? I'm sure that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Can that kill the stupid robot?
Try to move a little.
Nope. It can't kill a stupid robot. Resume. Okay. So we got the viral powder and the match. Is that the only thing in this safe? That's the only thing in that safe. I don't know who I need to kill, so. And it didn't work on the robot, so that's not going to be what I need. Let's double check everything in here. Make sure I don't have any keys that I am missing. I've already searched in here, right?
Just standard office desks.
Alright, let's just double check. Everything is empty. Everything appears to be empty. Alright. I don't see anything more I can do here.
Nothing else left in here.
These looks like very
I love finding on.
very busy drawers for it to say there's nothing going on. There's paper and stuff, so.
Nothing else left in here. Nothing else left. Nothing else left in here.
No. I found the wrench on the floor. Alright, so open the door. Alright.
This is quality paneling.
I think I finally outran it once. Except I moved so fast, I now lost. Does that just take me to the... Yeah, that just takes me to the travel screen. Okay. Can she tell me anything more? Now that I know what I'm up against.
Did you forget something?
Ask about. There we go.
Sorry, I don't know about that. Ava was hired about 6 months ago. I tried to get to know her, but she was never too friendly with me.
Alright, how about Nathaniel Murray?
Murray's a hot-headed jerk, but he's brilliant. I heard a rumor that he was reprimanded for conducting unethical experiments some time ago, but he's too good to let go.
How about GRS?
GRS stands for Genetic Research Systems. It's a parent company made up of 6 smaller groups. I worked for Marcus Tucker in GDC. genetic disease control. I'm a grown-up girl now. I wish we could have renewed our acquaintance under better circumstances. Wish I could help you.
Okay. Chameleon?
I'm not familiar with that. That's the big eugenics movement, though it's disguised as religion. Some of the GRS people were members, but I found the whole thing hateful. Wish I could help you.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we got in the hint. The hallway. Getting in the mark. Can I really? Let's see what it says for 4 points. Run away or go left. I bet you that's all it's going to say on all of them, isn't it? Directory. Okay. Searching GRS. What to do in the mansion? Did I miss something in the mansion? Go into the accountant's mansion and look at the bird. Get the note pieces. Ah. So I'm missing something there. So let's go back to the Countess's mansion. I thought I clicked through everything, but I guess...
Whoever that was...
No. Here's something I can get.
As trash cans go, this is a nice one.
Okay.
Whoever that was that met me here the other night may have set me up, but I'll bet you didn't get her cleaning deposit back.
Yeah.
Whoever that was that... Well, the way this room got cleaned out, I'm surprised they didn't take the chandelier.
Yeah.
Searching through that fireplace could be a real pain in the ash.
Okay. And where am I missing? Looking for these note pieces it says exist.
This table must... Whoever that was...
I mean, are they behind a pillar or...
Only the most...
Why is there no music? All right, nothing. So let me see. That looks like that could be something different.
Whoever that was, it...
Like this stuff, but...
Searching through that fire... It looks like a pile of torn up paper scraps.
I was... More fun, huh? Shit. All right. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. By noon. Okay. This doesn't have any. This really doesn't have near as many flat like corners as everything else does. Let's see what we can figure out that actually just goes together. Yeah, there's that one. What could go with that? Nope. All right. It's too dark. All right. That might go with him, but those words don't make any sense. No. Okay. Hmm. No. There's a piece that's flat. But I don't think that... Oh, there's that. Deal with... It should be him, I imagine. No. Nosy. This one's much more difficult than the first one. The first one wasn't too bad, but this one, because it doesn't have any... And there's no music at all at this point. Nope. No. Probably. No. No, it's not the right color. Oh, that goes there. Right, no, it doesn't. Just don't quite line up. Nope. Is this not all the pieces? Is that what my problem is? No, it's scraps. No. probably... He probably... He probably was able. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense why that doesn't. Nope. Do those two really fit together? No, they don't. Don't be afraid. Oh, to deal with. Okay. Does that look like it fits? I think so. He's probably... Oh. Okay, now I see where that should go. They did a much better job of ripping this up than Sal did. Okay. Okay. Sanctuary and it's wrong color. That goes there. Okay. Gets too nosy, don't be afraid to deal with. Him. Oh, deal with, no. That looks pretty good there. Where is this on that dark? If things. He probably killing him immediately gets too nosy. There should be like an if. I wasn't delighted of. We he peace him. Abel doesn't. Okay. Okay. Was able and doesn't. Something's progressing smoothly. Is this not a complete puzzle? I mean... No. I don't think that goes there. Circumstances are progressing smoothly here that Murphy wasn't. Okay, now I need to get this part to sit where it sits. Oh, okay, so. Alright, let's move these over. Able. We are progressing smoothly. Here that Murphy wasn't able. Thinking this goes like right there. Let me move this all the way over. paper doesn't match. Okay. I'm thinking part of it's missing. Is that the case? Am I missing part still? Is there somewhere else it could be in here? Where is it? Let me go to hint. Is there another piece? No, and then it's just get the watch. Get the watch. What watch? Alright, there's nothing further in there. Okay. Is it somewhere on this? I think it is.
The decorative mantle really sets off the fireplace.
I see something there. Alright, game, come on.
Hey, neat. I saw a watch just like this one in my spy supply catalog. Really nice spy watches have things like built-in parachutes. Maybe there's more to this watch than meets the eye. What's this? It's a secret compartment.
A secret compartment watch. Inventory. Okay. I hate to do this, but I'm going to end it here. I don't know what we're going to do with all of that in the... I'm pretty sure, though, that we're done with this area. Oh, assembling the note in the mansion. Assembling the note pieces. First lines in our circumstances processing. Was able to provide the final piece of our puzzle. That wasn't... There weren't enough notes
Maybe there's more to this
to
watch
do
than-
that. Examine. Or did I put it together wrong? Delighted to hear. I must have put this together wrong, so I'm just going to save it and gonna call it night. It's been a couple hours. We didn't get through night 4. I'm kind of... Day 4 seems to be a longer day. Day 4 and... Okay. But until I get back and we'll finish this again, I hope you guys have a good one. Catch you later.